With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on? Got some movement in stocks today and Bitcoin. So here we are. It's 2 o'clock Central. What's going on, everybody? Lori, I saw you your name pop up. What's up, Jay? Wog, Spiller, JD. I want to talk about stocks for sure today. I think they might be making a little top here, maybe need a little correction. Bitcoin ran to 50,700 overnight. We're 2,300 off that right now. Looking a little bit weak, maybe. Interesting. Ethereum underperforming. Litecoin did pretty well, but once again underperforming. So we shall see. What's up, Gary? Carl? Tripled your bags. That's what it's all about. So Bitcoin 48,400, up 500 in the last 24-hour period. Ethereum 1744, down 2%. Litecoin 205.60, down 1.16%. What's up, Rich? Gomo. So we're going to give this here. We've got 180 people in here. We're going to give it a few minutes here. Again, I think stocks are maybe rolling over. Do your own research. Not investment advice. Just getting my best prognosis here based on our Wyckoff indicators and some Elliott Wave. Got off a conference call with Elliott Wave a little bit ago. We might be working together on some studies, so I'm kind of excited about that. So in the middle here, we got Bitcoin, Bitfinex. You can see, here, let me bring up something else here. Let me bring up, this chart's easier to see. Technometer lower right, you can see at 43.29. It's not oversold. It was working there yesterday when we did that 47,000, but didn't get close enough. And then you can see here, same thing on these other exchanges. Technometers are setting at 44.47 on Bitcoin USD. Bitcoin USDT 44.15, so we're right in the middle of neutral for Bitcoin on our overbought, oversold technometer. No Schmidt, normally this is Monday through Friday now. 2 o'clock is kind of my plan. If I get busy or markets aren't moving much, I might not be on here at 2. Then I'm going to try to be on other times whenever we get some major action. Here's Ethereum USD consolidated. Anybody new? That's volume from 140 exchanges, so we're getting a true reading on volume because Wyckoff started volume analysis 1931. I own that institute. Ethereum USD technometer 42. Closer to oversold. Ethereum USDT 42.8 technometer. Litecoin USD 43.25. And Litecoin USDT, the three majors that I follow more closely, 43.32 on the technometer. So no buyer sells on the majors at the moment. Let's go in and look at volume intraday. This is Bitcoin, Bitfinex intraday 5-minute. You can see here volume. Didn't follow, I mean, it was hitting new lows while we was doing maybe a flat or a triangle up here. So a little bit of volume came in on the run to 50,700. But as I keep talking about on Bitfinex, volume was way behind on this rally from 30,000. So no strong volume. That is why I think we're doing an Elliott wave, fifth wave, which I will show. Let's look at another one of these. Let's look at Bitcoin USD consolidated. Again, this is volume from 140 exchanges. Let's see how volume looks here. Five-minute price chart on top, volume on the bottom. You can see again, volume not doing much. So on crypto, we're going to show, let's go in and show, this is an update I did last night in our Patreon. We picked up probably another quick 50 people in Patreon, so shout out to them. $40 a month. Patreon.com/learncrypto. This is kind of what I was showing last night late as we started rallying out of here. That was a possible count. This was a triangle. We was going to go to new highs, but we did not go to new highs in a very impulsive fashion and have fallen back into the average level closes here. So looks more like an up thrust and maybe a test. So not real excited there. This was another possible Elliott wave roadmap I threw in. That maybe we're just headed down here to below 45,000. Maybe do a 44,000 print, 44.5 print before we turn higher. So I think that's a possibility. Expanding triangle for a wave 4. That's a possibility. If we go to a 4-hour chart, hold on here real quick. What's up, Hunter? Usually third waves are the largest, but in commodities and maybe even crypto, fifth waves can be larger. They will extend. Let me go here. I do think a fifth of a third is ending up here somewhere. I'd been showing that. Let me show that here and update this chart real quick. Be a little cleaner for us, is why I threw that up there. So I do think we are ending 5 waves up from the triangle. And again, this up here was probably a triangle or an ending diagonal. So you got to be careful here, I think. And this will just be a large wave 4 box, which would find support back at 32,000. So I think that's the worst case if we fall apart here. But that's a 30% sell-off that could be in front of us if we start turning down. So I want to be careful with that. Ethereum, same type of thing. I was showing a triangle here. This could count 5 waves up, overlapping for an ending 5. So Ethereum could be in trouble as well. I've been showing this also, looking for green wave 5 to end, and again, if we change these markings with Ethereum underperforming overnight, then possibly we are ending some waves up here where we need to pull back now, back to 1375 or something, just guessing. So that's what I'm on the lookout for. If you've been following myself and Nick and I do think Bitcoin is a risk-on, risk-off asset. If stocks are ready to retrace the rally from March, which is what I'm trying to show here, and I can show that Elliott wave count as well. Clean this chart up a little bit. You can see here, I've got the circle down here. Hold on, let me bring this up. For some reason it's not on my screen here. You can see the technometer, lower right, blue circle is at overbought levels. Normally that means you're going to get some type of pullback or sideways consolidation. Again, if you throw Elliott wave on this in the stock market, we could be ending the fifth of 5 waves up of the complete rally from March. I talked about that in a Patreon only video last week. Margin debt's high. Sentiment is extremely bullish. Pension funds are low on cash. The public is extremely long options. There's lots of reasons here to think that we could be ending some type of rally. This does look 5 waves up, even from the rally from January 29th. So we did take profits today. I am now out of TRIP for our pro traders. Sold that above 37 today. Gone from there, and also I am out of PAGs. Bought that around 47, sold it around 61. I will, if stocks turn down, bonds could turn up. I'm going to show that. I've been showing this chart, talking about looking for lower levels back when we was up here at 153. We're trading 145 down here now. We do have an oversold technometer. We had the overbought at the highs. I do think this downtrend, you're kind of catching a falling knife, but I think TLT and bonds in general could bounce, especially if stocks turn lower. So look for a bounce there. I talked about Amazon being looking weak. This could be one that could help send us lower. You can see here it's underperformed recently. A breakdown there below 31.84 could bring some selling in. So again, I've been talking about stocks are due for a correction. I'm not given a sell, but I do think now that we have the upside's more limited. Again, do your own research. Not sure what people's time frames are. Short term, I think we got some sell-off coming here. The question will be, what will that do to crypto as well? Because if the selling gets heavy in stocks, I think it would fall over into the crypto market too and bring in some selling possibly there. What's up, Ernest? Chris? So that's my thought on stocks. We've still got the Dow up 86. Actually, Dow's up 72 at 31,531. NASDAQ 14,053 down 41. S&P 3935 basically unchanged. So that's my thought. Ethereum, we did get out of Ethereum at 1748 on a stop. That was $60 profit maybe. Once again, we're standing aside there. We still have our HODL bags. Nick continues to hit a bunch of home runs. I don't know if Nick, if you want to, Nick is on the gold Wyckoff SMI here on the chat. If you want to share anything more on your recent trades you've closed or open, feel free. Let's look at Ripple on the daily for Robert. What's up, Robert? XRP USD consolidated. Again, I think I'd expect lower here on Ripple. Technometer is 42.39. You see the OP here has been in a continued downtrend. No strong volume coming in on XRP. Technometer is neutral. I would think XRP could drain back down here a little bit with what I think will be the rest of the cryptos possibly. Bitcoin gets back above 50,700. That probably would say we've got more upside coming. I don't think that can happen. You can see Technometer hits new low on Ripple right here. Technometer again neutral. Yeah, Nick has had some 15x's, 30x's. I think he had 60x on a small holding. So yeah, Nick's small caps that came alive, he's been on those. Risk is going to get high on some of those now, I think, here short term. So we shall be careful coming to the party late. VAL is not in my system. I will look at NEO. Here's NEO USD. I talked about that chart looking good, continuing higher. Now I probably once again would talk about maybe we've had enough here for a little bit. Technometer neutral. Volume did follow the rally up. So I think NEO could go higher later, short term. Again, I think I'd be careful. Here's NEO USDT. Technometer. Again, for anybody new, the Technometer comes from the Wyckoff Institute. It's based on intraday volume, showing overbought or oversold. A lot of times volume will move differently than price. That's why you want to pay attention to it. NEO USDT Technometer 44.7. Right at neutral. ADA. Been selling quite a few courses, getting a lot of Discord members here. Shout out to the students, members. Also, we do manage stock and crypto assets. I'll run that commercial a little bit later. Here is ADA USD. Technometer 42.2. Once again, kind of like Ripple, no strong volume is coming in, but price action has been strong. Short term, maybe some sideways, but that's been a nice one. Would love to see a Technometer come down to oversold to give us another buy on some of these. XTZ USD. Quick off the high, about 20%, I guess. Technometer 45 neutral. So a lot of the alts have topped out, it looks like here. Maybe a little bit of selling pressure coming in. Here's VET USD. All these charts look the same. Technometers all around 43, 44. 42.29 Technometer. OP hitting new lows. Those all look the same. Reef is not in my system. Again, my developers are not being cool here at the moment. Reef 0.038. One that should look good here if we can get a buy signal on Bitcoin and these alts. Maybe add on to that position here if we get a little further pullback. Again, if anybody does Elliott Wave, I had a discussion with them. We did a conference call. I think they're going to allow me to use their Elliott Wave course on some of our students. I'm going to work with them a little bit more closely on just spreading the word on Elliott Wave. Again, I own the Wyckoff Institute. Normally I throw Elliott Wave on top of my buys and sells to get a feeling for how far a move might go, etc. What's up, Richism? DGB, we'll do that. DGB USD. While we're here, XXP is down to 213 and AAVE down to 435. I think those will be interesting here at some point. Digibyte USD, technometer 46.6. That one's been holding in nicely. Nice rally in DGB. Josie, I will run that commercial here in a little bit. We manage assets 3% annual fee. Every quarter, take your account balance times 0.0075 and send you a bill. It's all done by trading APIs with no withdrawal transfer privileges. So we can only trade, view, manage. Let me run a disclaimer real quick. Once again, I am a registered investment advisor, so I do have some regulators to keep happy.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
All right, we got that out of the way. Tom, Nick is in the Discord with me, Stunner D on Twitter. He's actually talking at the Wyckoff SMI Gold chat. He has been killing small caps and micro caps. Everybody in here will attest to that. 10s and 15 and 25 X's. Big holding in Zen. For exchanges, really, DeBorn, I mean, the majority, I prefer Binance, Binance US, Coinbase, Kraken, Bittrex, but mostly just about everything. Discord's $40 a month, Tom. Everyone can vouch for it. There's Raj. So we just got to keep these profits, keep it moving forward. Be careful about any high risk here. We're pretty good at risk management, so we're doing our thing still. We got 500 people over there. So can't complain. Bitcoin, let's go back over here for a second. Bitcoin 48,350 setting here. Appreciate it, Tom. Ethereum 1734. You can see here Ethereum. Much more rolling over on Ethereum. Now below where we got stopped out, so I'm going to look still for lower on these things. Appreciate it, Chemo. So again, I think the interesting thing is here is Bitcoin has reversed off the highs after big green bars on the rally. I mean, Big volume here. Let's go back and show that. That was pretty good volume on the rally to 50,700. Quick red bar dropped us over 2 grand. And then since then, we've just kind of been dying out. But as I've been saying, I think the question is here on is stocks ready to retrace the pandemic lows? That's the question. Let me bring up the 1-year S&P chart. There's what we're talking about. There is Elliott wave count showing that the end for 5 waves up is here. Now that could be all of the rally, and we've got a huge bear market coming, or it could be just wave 1 of a 5 wave up sequence. But still, if this is wave 1, then we could see a pullback to 322, this previous support area here in the middle of the screen. Again, I've got an overbought technometer. I've got volume not really supporting the rally, and a chance of 5 waves up on Elliott. So I think risk is high here for stocks. If you're trading, we took profits. Maybe hedge a little bit here. And as I said, I think you could be safe in some treasury bonds here. Because I think if the SPY has a pullback back down here at the lows in late October, late September, I think that's going to bring in selling on crypto. And also think the dollar could maybe rally some. So that could be interesting. Trenton, I think that'll work for you. Buying the SQQQ. Here's the chart on that bad boy. The 1-year chart. Yikes. We're down at 1201. Let's zero in on that. We do have an oversold technometer. There's the 3-month chart. Slight reversal today. That is a leveraged ETF for anybody who doesn't know that. Short the S&P. That could be a nice trade here. And if not, you might want to look at the SDS. Tom, you go to that patreon.com, learn crypto above you, and click the $40 Pork Blaster 2, I believe it is. There's the SDS, same type of thing. The SQQ, obviously I might have said that wrong. That is short the QQQ NASDAQ. This is the SDS, which is short the SPY. And let me not forget GDX. I am still short the GDX, getting really tired of the position. You can see lower right. Technometer, overbought readings. This looks really heavy to me. We're nearing in on the lows for the move. I'm short the GDX by being long dust, DUST. We could have good mark down here, I think, on gold and miners. If stocks fall apart, they will beat the crap out of the miners. Trust and believe that. Here's 9-month dust chart. Came off oversold February 10th at the lows. Anybody following me knows I'm long that. What's up, Dirk? So I'm hoping that we can clear this resistance at 22, clear resistance at 24, and make my position since late September a bigger winner. April puts, be nice to have a little more time than that, Matthew, but we'll see. You might get some money back on those if you've been long those here with losses. That's all I got. We're what, about 35 minutes in? Jay, I do not have the answer to that. Maybe someone else does. I don't know about that merger, the details. I will bring up CGC here. That's one that I tweeted about. Technometer is neutral. We did retrace back to the 50 to 61% retracement levels. So I would love to see general stock market come down and maybe these pot stocks try to hold up after the shellacking that they took. This is a very nice Wyckoff markings on this chart with a 50% retracement, so a good place to find support. If stocks would come up in general and CGC would hold in, or maybe check a little bit lower to this 36.75 level, I probably would be a buyer of that. Something to watch here in the days ahead. Bitcoin 48,300, and I've had no breakfast, no lunch, and an alarm for stocks. We got 25 minutes for the stock closing, so I'm going to get ready for the stock closing. I am buying some bonds here. Again, we give actual trades, managed portfolios, so we're not just talking shit, we're doing it. We are out here doing it. We are outside. So that's all I got. Peace out. Appreciate the support. Hit the like, the share button, whatever. Appreciate it, Wog. We got a few haters from years ago that might be giving us a thumbs down. That's all I got. I'm out of here. Appreciate the support. I'm going to run the PCG. I'll run the PCG crypto ad. It's kind of like the stock ad, no difference. I'm going to run that. And then I'm going to run Who is Wyckoff? Somebody that doesn't know, and then also end the show. So got about 3.5 minutes or so here of ads. Appreciate it. Later. Thanks, Lori.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff Stock Market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.